And then I also was managing Real House on the Beat. That's who produced Look At Me for XXXTentacion. So working with just members only, like, there are like 40 people, you know what I'm saying? And I pick up Real House, and I remember one day X pressed me. He's like, so you only gonna manage Real House? We got a whole team. I was like, oh shit. I was like, I didn't even think of it like that. I was like, no, I was like, yo, anything y'all boys need, I got y'all.
We call ourselves CiiiTY, but we global. And everybody that has a voice is allowed to be vocal.
9 times out of 10, these labels, they're not giving you the money they already have in their accounts. Yeah. They're going to the bank and getting a loan. Yeah. Like, hey, we got this new artist, you know, he made this much and da-da-da-da, so we want this. And then the bank's usually clear because, like, it's Warner Brothers, you know. They're good for it or they're not, you know. And what a lot of artists don't know is, I'm about to put you on, banks
putting us on all day, y'all. Pay attention.
I'm like, yo, the Illuminati might come get me out the
I'm gonna provide some security for you.
You know what happened to me.
So the labels, sometimes you can get loan forgiveness. You know, that artists don't make that recoup. That's why you see like artists get shelved and dropped. Label go to the bank and get their money back. You know, the loan forgiveness, sometimes banks do it, you know. And so that's why that's why I preach artist development. Build yourself up. Put that money behind yourself. You know what I'm saying? If not, find the people around you who really support you, and y'all get that money. You know what I'm saying? And put it behind the one artist. One thing I will say, shout out DJ IMAX. I meant to say this when I was talking about Drabo. He's the first one to tell me to like buy exclusive rights to the beat. You know what I'm saying? I was a man. I didn't know shit. I didn't go to school for this. I was just managing. And then Drabo's song is taken off, and we don't. He's like, yo, you on the beat? We gotta get the radio edited.
Wow.
I'm like,
that's big. Yeah.
I said, oh shit, you're right. I found the beat. That shit was like $1.50. I was like, yes. I was like, oh, let's go. He found like it was a random YouTube.
Could have been a whole lawsuit on that.
Bro,
yeah.
I'm fast forward to today. You know, I just recorded 3 really good songs. I had to buy those exclusive rights off $400 a beat, but it'll be worth it in the long run. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because songs take off. I don't owe nobody nothing. When you buy the exclusive rights to a beat, low key, like you could take the producer's name off that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that beat is yours. You can take the drums out. You can add a filter to that. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever you want to it. You know, versus rapping on a free YouTube beat and that shit blow up and then it's messy. But like sometimes the labels like messy because that's how they lock you in. They're like, oh, we own this producer and he made a song on our beat, low key. He don't even know. So we already have 50% of the song. You know what I'm saying? Because like sometimes in the industry, artists and producers go 50-50 sometimes. It depends on who you're working with, you know? But if you don't own that beat and your song blow up, man.
You can.
They already got a bag off you.
Yeah, we see it all the time. They
already got a bag off you, no cap.
What I'm impressed with, okay, you didn't go to school for any management, anything.
Nothing.
You hopped on the ball, started managing, you started off with Drabo. And you know all this stuff. I read that. I know you mentioned in the beginning you had like an article on you. I read the article. I forget who it was from.
Respect Magazine. Shout out to them.
Yeah,
facts.
Shout out to them. And I think on that article they mentioned you described it as a stressful time being a manager.
Oh my! Alright,
just talk about just acquiring that knowledge. I'm gonna get into the music as soon as we have time.
So being a manager who didn't go to school for management, you're kind of shooting in the dark. You know, it's literally like a live and learn. So when you're on a live and learn experience, you got to be on your tippy toes because you can learn the super wrong way. Thank God for us, you don't see none of my artists, under my management at least, never getting embarrassed publicly, never getting beat up, robbed, anything like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from the fucking projects of Pittsburgh, PA, so I kind of have like a danger alert and I know how to move correctly so we don't even put ourselves in those positions, you know? Yeah. It was more or less stressful because of how many artists I was juggling at the same time. You know, I got Perk Pump, and then I also was managing Real House on the Beat. That's who produced Look At Me for XXXTentacion. So working with just members only, like, there are like 40 people, you know what I'm saying? And I pick up Real House, and I remember one day X pressed me. He's like, so you only gonna manage Real House? We got a whole team. I was like, oh shit. I was like, I didn't even think of it like that. I was like, no, I was like, yo, anything y'all boys need, I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, imagine getting pressed by, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was after the show too, so it's like, and the thing is, it was real. He was real about it though. That was some real shit. I'm like, yo, I can't just pick up the producer. It was more or less stressful because I didn't know what was going to happen. Never done this before. And just the creative. You know, these artists that I had were very animated. And that being said, you know, I had to come up with ways to keep them relevant in the light of the industry, the light of going viral, everything like that. I would co-sign some shit like publish on the video, like, yo, should I post this? I'd be like, fuck it, post it. Like, I don't even want to look. Just go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead. You know what I'm saying? And then 24 hours later, we wake up and he's up 5,000 followers. Everybody's in the comments talking shit. Yeah. Remember I said that hate. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He's like, bro, it's going crazy. I was like, all right. A few weeks later, we got to do it again. You know what I'm saying? Perp, one thing I will say about Perp, I didn't really have to worry about that because Perp was more there as an artist. Like the music, you know, Perp always had this sound in him that he was always trying to acquire. A lot of people said, oh, he's biting Cardi, he's biting no. He was never really biting. This industry is trying to find your place. Yeah. And once he found that song that really took him, the rest was really history with him. You know, it's very unfortunate what he's going through now with his label and shit like that. Like, it's so ugly. Like, he's such a great, amazing artist, and his label can't see that because they're so worried about the business. Yeah, the business part. I'm more personal because I watched them grow, you know? And, like, the thing is, these labels, they be having, I don't know if it's pride or, because you gotta remember these labels are a bunch of middle-aged men and women sitting up there in the corporate office. They don't know what's hot in the streets. Nope. That's why there's A&Rs. They don't know what's hot. Yeah. You wanna know how industry plans came about? Because these labels wanna cut out A&Rs. They wanna go pick this kid up. Oh, he sounds like Trippie Redd. Trippie, here, this your son. Take him on tour. Yeah. Do a song with him. Comment on his Instagram pictures. That's literally what they do. Literally. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, it's like they're trying to like really cut out the raw artistry of an artist, like the come up. You know. Yeah. The thing is, my artists, no matter what they go through in life, they have a come up story. They do.
And that's what's going to connect you to your fans.
Exactly.
That's what's going to translate to the music.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're an industry plant, you don't have a come up story. The label found you at about 2,000 followers. They liked your sound. They wanted to capitalize off that. So they put you next to an artist that you sound like and you look like. Yeah. And the artist that you might be next to, they might not even fuck with you because like that artist they're putting you next to really had a grind. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to name drop, you know, but I don't really care. I feel like Ian Dior is a Trippie Redd industry plant. You know, they place Ian Dior right next to him. Right next to him. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Ian Dior's fire. Don't get me wrong. He's mad fire. I love his music. I listen to it. I watch him on Twitch, everything. But I genuinely feel like they were kind of like using Trippie to blow him up. Yeah. You know? And there's way more artists like that. There's so many more, you know? And like I said, this is my opinion. You know, this could be, I could be wrong, but it's just my opinion.
When they do that to an artist, when they do that, for that artist, does it limit their creativity? Do they have to? They kind of have to stay in that lane at this point, right?
Of course.
Because then if they stray away from that and they change up,
it's competition.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So I have I have a portion of Trippie Redd fans. The second I even switched that sound from the little crowd that I did pull, the second I switched that sound, I could lose half of them. You know, I could. And then they're like, yo, like, we only fuck with you because of this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And now you're trying to do this. So that's why with me, you know, my music, everything's from, I don't even write. Like, I don't even write. I go in and play the beat. You know, and I'll tap into myself. Yeah. Like, you know, what am I feeling right now? You know, what was I feeling a year ago? You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people listen to my music now. I'm talking about shit that I lived. Like, currently sitting here right now, I'm 2 years sober of any opioid, any lean, anything. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. That's what's up. After everything happened with my artists, you know, long story short, I kind of got just like cheated out my position because I believed in loyalty over the paperwork. Yeah. You know, and I didn't check my paperwork. And that's why I preach to everybody, build yourself up and make sure if you are going to partner up with people, check your paperwork. You know, I got money, don't get me wrong. I got the money, but the money wasn't worth all my hard work. Yeah. You know, the $200,000 wasn't worth my artist. It wasn't worth my position. You know, it just wasn't. You know, because at the end of the day, what I do with that $20K, I came back to Miami, I'm partying, I'm spending 30 bands in the club, I'm shopping, I'm hanging around people I don't even fake ass friends, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, I spent 30 bands in the club one night, right? All those people I was with, I was off like X or something, and I was like so depressed like a week later. I'm calling everybody that was in my section.
Man, it was just there for the moment.
Not one person could pick up.
Yeah.
That killed me, bro. So then that killed me though, but I had to go through that. I had to live that. And then I'm thinking about, damn, like I got a whole bunch of day ones that like, you know, don't get me wrong, I took care of my day ones when I got on, but like they should have been with me the whole time. But I had tunnel vision. You know, when you're dedicated and you're really trying to get something, you got tunnel vision to the point where you just look up and you're like, whoa.
How the hell did I get here?
Whoa, like, I gotta take a step back.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So I went through a really hard time, you know, with drugs, you know, just sipping lean every day because, you know, plugs are around me. I got all these connections. I'm not a manager anymore, but I have all these connections. People still looking at me like, yo, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so then that's kind of how like Babywock was birthed. You know, I was in the studio with Perp and Diablo, and we were writing a song because like that's what I'm saying. I was like a superior manager. I was helping with songs, linking people, like everything. And I remember me and Perp were freestyling. Diablo looked at me. He's like, "You fucking fire." He said, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Bro, I'm a manager." You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? Because like everybody always like it's like a Birdman. I call it a Birdman. When you're a manager, but you're trying to be a rapper, but you know what I'm saying? But like Birdman was lit though. He was in his bag. But like I just wasn't there yet. You know, it was weird for me at that point if I was trying to be a manager and a rapper. Because to me it would look like I was clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? And that was never the case. So you know, they're like, yo, if you were a rapper, what would your name be? And I was like, off real, I was sipping lean. I was like, Baby Lean. But I was like, no, there's young. I was like, there's Young Lean. I was like, what voice said Baby Lean? And I was like, Young Lean is already.
He looked in the cup.
I did. I was like, Young Lean is already too late, and I love Young Lean, so I don't want to. That he's so gas, bro. So then I remember I was sipping Wok, and I was just like, Babywock. And then Diablo looked at me. He was like,
yes.
That's it. I grabbed my phone. I made the Instagram real quick. I was like, I'm still there. That locked it in. And then, so when I was done managing, you know, I'm back in Miami. Like I said, I was like, man, fuck who is 20. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this chapter in my life, if I'm gonna really let it go, like this entity has to die. You know what I'm saying? So then Babywock was birthed, and then I started putting out music. And man, like it's so hard because like I was a manager, so you would think like, oh yeah, I might just get myself lit. Bro, I made so many mistakes as an artist already. My dumb ass put a whole tape out for my first project. Like I didn't even start with a single. I just put a whole tape out. Like,
did you take it back?
Yeah, I took that shit off.
Okay, because I was like, I didn't see that tape.
But yeah, the thing is though, I'm not gonna lie though, my tape generated about $450 in the span of a year. And to me, a lot of people might hear that. And to me, I'm proud of that.
That's progress.
I'm proud of that because I'm an independent artist, no promotion, nothing. Like this is straight core fan base, and the artists that I worked with, there were no Spotify playlists, there were no SoundCloud playlists, there were no influencers reposting you and getting you litty. No, everything, it was fan by fan. Literally fan by fan, every single day. You know, every day we working towards getting new followers, everything, it was all organic, you know? So for me, I'm focused on the same thing. I'm not, people DM, I can't even make this up, bro. Like, I gotta show you this right now. On my way here, some verified dude DM me. I thought he was trying to show some love, you know, da-da-da. He's talking like, yeah, you want to pay for it? Look at this. This is okay, this is okay. He's talking about some, I really fuck with your sound, bro. I'm like, oh, bro, good looks. You know what I'm saying? And then he hit me with a list. Oh, you want paid promotions? Like,
alright now, bro.
You feel me? Like, it's proof. This is on my way here. I can't make this up. This is facts. You know what I'm saying?
Like, he really dropped the...
Yeah. Like...
And then you say it's a lot of BS marketing.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, I thought it was organic love you was trying to show, but he trying to get a check. You know? And that's what the problem is. Everybody's just trying to get a check.
Yeah.
I try to tell people, the people in this for the art, just keep doing it, and like eventually, like
the real will prevail, man.
It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It just is. You can't beat it. Like
you gotta take a beating first, though. Goddamn.
You have to.
You gotta take a whooping, man.
You have to.
We are CiiTY.